Would you say there's anything else on the essentials list before we dive into like getting a little bit crazy?
Probably batteries, I would say.
Extra
Like,
batteries. Yeah, good point.
yeah, that's always important.
Extra batteries, extra SD cards.
Yeah, SD cards. Because you never want a moment in time where you run out of something like that, because you can still capture things if you don't have, let's say, a microphone, but you can't if you don't have an extra battery
Yep.
or SD card.
Yep.
Those are, I mean, most people probably know that at this point, but buy one additional just
Yeah.
in case.
And I would highly, highly suggest not to buy the cheap knockoff versions of a battery on Amazon, B&H, whatever site you use, because you're going to end up having to buy them every single like year, basically. It's like almost like, so I know batteries can be expensive. I would save up and get the brand name right battery. And that's probably the only time you're going to hear me say that as far as like brand name stuff. Don't skimp out on batteries.
I agree. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of brands on Amazon that are 10% of the price of what the said brand sells in batteries. But those things can always...
They stop recharging. They're slow. They break easily, like all that stuff.
I've heard stories where they actually broke the camera itself because of certain voltage issues with the battery. So definitely don't do that. Don't skimp out on SD cards as well. Just get something that's going to be a little bit more expensive.
Because what you're paying for there is efficiency with SD cards.
Yep.
SD cards, if you go the more expensive route on an SD card, typically, that also means it's faster. If you're at a competition, you're at a gym, and you want something to quickly upload, directly to your hard drive or whatever you're utilizing, that time is invaluable. If you have a slow SD card, you're going to sit there and just not be able to do anything for hours.
Yeah, 100%.
Which is a lesson I learned very early on, because I distinctly remember being at the CrossFit Games in 2021, and it would literally take like an hour plus to get the footage off my SD card onto my computer.
Yep.
And then I would have to make a proxy file. This is before I had like a high-powered computer, which again, use what you have. But all these decisions that you make to upgrade your equipment financially is always going to benefit you on the time side and all of that. So
100%. And it comes by experience. Like
yes.
If that didn't happen, then you probably would have said, you know what, this is okay.
Right.
Now, this will work.
Right.
But because of that, you made the purchase to a better item.